Sure, you're adding more weight. Sure, you're doing more reps, but are you just progressively cheating? This final, oh wait, no, sorry, we got two more. This one, so cheat reps. Basically, how useful are they? So for those of you who don't know what a cheat rep is, that is, think of, let's say you're doing some, bicep curls or something like that, and you start curling and you're getting to the point where you just like cannot get it up, and the only way you're going to get it up basically is if you lean really far back to move that weight, or you kind of swing the arms a little bit. How effective are those for building muscle? So there's some use to them. You've got to keep in mind the body to a degree likes novelty, and not to the extent of like those like early 2000s Bowflex commercials were like, oh, you've got to confuse the muscle, but like there is value in it in the sense of your body does not like doing the same thing over and over and over and over to a degree. So sometimes doing drop sets or doing rest pause or adding some cheat reps to squeeze a few extra reps out, there can be value when it comes to that, but this also comes up against something called effective reps. So this was like 2005. I think I put this note down. I did not. I'll try to remember to find this note. But in 2005, there was someone who actually studied it a little bit more deeply. How what are the effective reps? And generally, it looks like it's about the last 5. So something like doing a set of 2. Likely, those are going to be 2 very close to failure reps. So you're going to get 2 quality reps out of that. But if you're doing a set of like 30, let's say, potentially that's 25 reps of fluff. That means only those final 5 are actually going to be worthwhile. Or you do something like a set of 8 to 12. Those last 5 are going to be useful. But how effective are they? What it looks like is something like an S curve. So if we're just talking about these last 5 reps, right, the 5th rep is going to be significantly more effective than the 6th last rep, if that makes sense. Like if you still have 6 reps left that you can get, the 6th rep won't be that effective. The 5th one will be more effective. The 4th one will still be effective, but less than the 4th. 3rd, more effective than more still effective, but less than the 4th, and so on and so on and so on, until you get to the point where your very last rep, your absolute failure rep, is only just so slightly more effective in the sense of how much muscle it's going to break down and help you to rebuild. There basically becomes a diminishing point of return when it comes to reaching failure, but that is something that you can do to get more value out, cheat reps are something that you can do to get more value out of those, because if you're noticing, I'm not really able to squeeze those last few reps out, this is a way that you can get a few more reps potentially that are going to push you over that hill into effective reps, so to speak. But one thing you have to be really careful of when it comes to cheat reps is that you are not getting progressively stronger. You're not using any kind of progressive overload. Sure, you're adding more weight. Sure, you're doing more reps, but are you just progressively cheating? Did you go from doing more reps, adding more load to the body, to basically just swinging your body more and doing whatever you can to get the weight up? Because in that case, you're probably not getting anything. There's probably no value in what you're actually doing there. So if you are going to use cheat reps, that's one thing that I would caution you against. So pretty square there, Glenn. All right. I'm just going to ask you every time between questions, like, hey, do you feel like that was good? Because I know sometimes I ramble a little bit and I'll just end up all over the place. And then I'm like, did I leave anything off there? And I think it actually helps.
Completely connected. So
okay, cool. Hey guys, if you got some value out of that question, please share it to someone else who needs to hear it. And I'm talking to you right now. If you want to ask your own question, you can go direct message me on Instagram at AndrewPFM. You can go toss a comment on YouTube, on TikTok at AndrewPFM as well, or my business Instagram at Pride Fitness and Movement. Yeah, hope to see you guys there. Later.